Hello, surreal sentients. Good evening from the Netherlands. Oh, have you been outside today? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Fall is in full swing here. And yesterday the tree became yellow. Today it became orange, red, and yeah, probably Friday it loses all its leaves. All those trees right now, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And yeah, and the funny thing is, what I was thinking is that I see a lot of people walking outside on their phone, and probably the chance that you watch this on your phone is pretty high because like 80% is watching this on phones. And but let's say that everyone is watching lifelines but missing the beauty outside, then I'm missing my point. My point is now that we don't want to be outside because it's getting cold. It's a little bit rainy. You know, we have the heater on, we have a nice cup of tea, and we relax, nice and cozy. But when we're outside, we should look up more. So if you're walking outside, take a look around. Take a look around how beautiful it is. So this evening I have a small jasmine tea, and Thai jasmine tea. Aloy, aloy ma. Super lekker, meaning delicious. Touch of honey. Nice and warm. So, what's next? We have the giveaway of the original drawing from 2 weeks ago. I drew on handmade grass paper with inks from Woudkolen. And what an experience was that, and how nice. So, and I promised I'd give it away. So I put, sadly, all 5 names into the random box. And yeah, one of you will make a chance. And there are not much original drawings for sale from me. So yeah, that's pretty special. So let's switch the camera and let's see who will win. Oh my, perch 140. So we're not perching you, but you perching again a free nice giveaway. Grass papers and hang tape. I will send you a message and for your contact. So congratulations, perch 140 140. So I take another zip. Cheers. Next we have something different, because always I am I take a lot out of my random box, and we changed it from my made up words to you guys who fill it up with different words. And we had like coffee and tea as a theme, and we had flowers because a lot of you requested it, flowers. So I made a special random box with flowers. And yeah, but there are more places where we can pick up words. And this month is Inktober. Inktober is a great initiative. And I will not bore you with the whole history of it, but it comes down, we every day in October there is a word, and you can make a tattoo design on it, or a sketch, or it's pretty open to how to fill that in. So my idea was, why not make a Lifelines special with Inktober with the word of today. And if I yeah, okay. I had a little bit of thought about it, and I want to take you along how I kind of draw my uh, how I kind of draw the tattoo designs on a body. Normally, I take a picture and of someone. So, say you want to have your tattoo here on your shoulder, and I take a picture, I take measurements, and I know how big it is, and I can design your tattoo around that. But yeah, for a random word like this, and yeah, maybe someone wants a tattoo. I printed out a body because I think we should wreck this body. So, but I will let you see. I will let you into the kitchen of how we can transfer this into a nice design. So, what materials do we have? I have a really nice paper, 300 grams for Aquarelle. It's a little bit tough paper. It's 300 grams, and it has a little bit of a grit on it. The back is a little bit softer, so we can choose both. And I have a 4B pencil, Lumograph Black. It's darker. It's not like graphite that has a shimmer, but this is darker. And with tattoos, I like that you need that contrast really high, because over time it's getting less. So in my designs, I want to have a very strong black in that case. And you see, this pencil is a little bit shorter because I used it for the other two designs I made for this Inktober. I don't do every day, but this is the third, and I will do two more. I also have, because it's shorter, I have also like an extender. You can put your pencil in this, into it, as far as you want, but we don't want it all the way. And you can turn it, and it's stuck, and you have a longer pencil and shorter when you need it. But this way you can create at the end pencils like this. Isn't it cute? Yes, I like it. More soon. I also have a fine liner. I don't know if we're going to use it, but sometimes it can be handy to make a little bit more permanent thing. I have my electric razor. I have my 4B pencil, just a stiff, also 4B. I have my flexible eraser. I have sandpaper, because sometimes it's handier to grind it a little bit. I have a ruler. I have my really soft brush. I have my my stick. I can put it down, and I can other one. put it down and then draw somewhere else without touching the drawing. And my famous bridge that I can put over everything and also draw somewhere. No, that cannot fall again. And I can draw also without touching. This is more stable for longer periods and the stick is more for shorter things. And really it's very simple and it works perfect. And I have another toy. You maybe seen it. Look at this. Ta-da! 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 The camera corrects it, but it has three tones. So we can transfer. So, okay. So let's see who's here. Hello, Takumi Sparrow. Ah, don't be shy, Sparrow. You can leave your message. We're all humans here. And Bout, welcome. Shout out. Yes, a shout out to you too. And thank you for the grass papers. So, yeah, Birch 140 will be the lucky one. So, let's go and let's create some kind of tattoo, I think. So let's go back to the drawing. I need to make some space here. And we're going to take out one of those papers. Choo! And here's where the magic comes. So we can transfer that as much as we want. So we can give it a try. But if you know you want to give it a try on the first time, you can also use just normal printing paper. I have here like the normal printing paper. Works perfectly as well. This is the 300 grams and this is the normal paper that you put into your printer. It's even more clear. It's almost not even visible that it's not on that paper. So if you want to give it a try, like ragged, so it's torn, it's broken. So if you want to say like, okay, then I want to have like a scratch like here, give it here, give it here. This is a really flat one. Like if it was hit by a cat or something, big cat in this case, something like this. No, and you give it a try, and how would that look on the chest if we want to have that on the chest? You can do it like that, and we have that here on the muscle. I think this should be kind of the right place. This is going around, right? So you need to think about it like this is the cylinder. So, and if you want to show that to someone, like how you think it is, And then you have like, so I'm sorry that I drew in the arm like that, but just to give you the shape that you are looking at. So that you, I don't know, I have a very difficult time this evening to find my words. I'm so sorry. But if you want to do it in a sketch, in a tryout, use light paper, cheap paper. Yes, because that other paper, that 300 grams, yeah, that's a couple of bucks. Yeah, depending on where you are and what kind of brand you buy. But paper can be very expensive. So if you not sure what you want to do, take this cheap paper and doesn't matter, you know. If you do that on a paper of €2, you see my point. But I am totally not sure, and I just gonna do it. It can help if you want to move it all sometimes, if that's the way you draw, and working with a backlight can be difficult because you can twist it. My advice, just take a little bit of crab tape, I think it's called, painter's tape, the cheapest one you can buy. Don't waste your money on papers that on those crab tape that is really expensive, because they are so sticky that you never get them off of your paper. That's not why we need it. So this one, I believe it's really like Action or something like that. Just not the best, and you can fold it like this around your paper, like that, very lightly, and then you can move it without any problem. And when you want to remove it, very carefully, you can remove it without any damage. Yeah? Just make sure it's acid free. Not all are acid free. If you want to make sure, you can go to an art supply store. They ask you double, but you're sure. Yeah? Think about it and be wise about it. And again, if you just need it to hold your sketches, and it doesn't matter if there is a scratch or a tear in your paper, yeah, then use the more expensive one, the cheapest one again, and don't, because it's not forever anyway. But if you want to save something for a longer period of time, make sure your materials are acid free. And don't touch your paper too much, because you are not. So, ragged. Let's do something ragged. What my idea of ragged is like when you're passionate, you know, or the superhero, the Hulk, who gets big, then that t-shirt is wrecked from his body. So I was thinking, like, what if we make this body wrecked? Like I did with the kind of the side, with that scratch, the paw scratch. We can do that over the whole body, or we draw in a t-shirt, and the t-shirt is, the whole t-shirt is just tattooed and it's wracked. That's a good shirt. That will be a good shirt. Let's just give it a try. So I'd very secure, and I'm going to make it a little bit for the man. I don't know, it feels more manly to me than female, and I know that women like those tight shirts. So, and we have the body, so, and it's like a suit. So that's really tight. That was a little bit sharp. And again, normally I will have a picture of that and draw it and sketch it around that person, because it's very important of how your muscles are, especially if you drawing like a sleeve, no matter which body part it is. It's very important to know, yeah, how many muscles, how many fat, where does the bone stick out, where doesn't stick the bone out. And before you start to ask, like, can you not draw like a human shape out of your head? Yes, I can, but that takes time. It's not easy, still not. I did academy, I did so many, and it's very difficult. So why not find something easy, a model, a photo, and just copy it like this. And it gives you a start, something to start off, and you can focus more on your story and your techniques of detailing, or not where your focus is on. If you want to draw bodies, then you just keep drawing bodies. But now we want to have a tattoo, so why waste time to figure out where that body is, how it's standing. You better just copy this, because now we have a t-shirt on this. Let me turn off that light, I think that will be better. So now we have what I see, is that my screen? Yeah, that's my screen, okay. So now we have a sailor's body, right? But you see, it just helps you, and I don't think that's wrong if you use a tool to help you to make things quicker. Let's see, are there any questions here? Ben benieuwd. He's curious. Okay, let's see. Wout Kolen, success. I have to go now. We keep in touch. Have a nice evening. Thank you for dropping by. So let's get this wrecked. So let's say we have from here you have something going out like that. Kind of make a like that. Wrecked. So if we say the flash is ragged or something, something like this. I need my glasses. I need my glasses. I feel my eyes. That's better. So then you have like you guys so you can see it a little bit better. Sorry guys, but I mounted back my sharpener, so let me help. We do it like this because I know last time people complained, or the time before people complained, and I mounted to the other, to something else, but I don't have that piece of furniture anymore, so I cannot. So I will turn off the volume. I'm sorry, but it's for your own ears. And yes, I could draw. I'm sorry. You try to talk and draw at the same time? Yeah, I do. So we fix it. Ta-da! So let's say you don't have any bone, flesh or meat left here on your right side, or on our right side, left side for you of course, for that person who has this kind of a problem, I would say. Like that. And I keep it on this side a little bit more dark because there's less light in the back, right? I think this one is a little bit thick, so I will cut that off. And this is just to give the impression of how it will be on your body. Of course, and I don't have much space for a lot of details on your body. It's bigger. I would feel you really. Would you use your own ribs to make that look? So will even look way more natural when you show it in real. Unless you gain weight or lose weight. That will be nowadays with all those colors that you have. I'm still busy, still busy with the black though. I don't do much color yet, but with my practicing of the tattoos. So but who knows? But most of my drawings are black and white, so white and black, black white. As a good friend one time said, I play with contrast. And that's true, I do. And then we need to kind of see if we can make this. Like the muscle side. bit darker here, a little bit more here. Something like this. Looks that right. Shall I keep it a little bit closer for you? Like that. What do you think? Is that a little bit erect? Are there any more questions? No, not yet. Okay. Then we keep on going. No, first I need a sip of my tea. I turn off the volume for a sec so I can. Like that. Let's see, can we a little bit more body like this, so it feels a little bit more natural to me as well. Should be, let's see, this should be having a little bit of the dark as well. And just top of my head, I don't use any references at this moment. I just keep on layering with my shadows, with my contrasts. Can we get here like that? Nope. And just easy layering, see what you're doing. thinking of drawing in some lungs or something, but yeah, I don't have the space for that here now. I feel like making all those small balls in your lungs, but I just don't have the space for here. So I need to do it with a little bit of less. Something like that. I don't know. A little bit more shadow from here, so it looks a little bit more really like a hole. Something like this. What you guys think? Ragged? I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Let's give it the spray. Like that. And that is what it is for this evening. Thank you, Surreal Sentience, for joining me once again and explore this experiment with Inktober and Wrecked. So this is my top of head, top of mind, no examples, Wrecked body. I thank you for joining. Please like, follow, and